So we have Dwayne Dedman with a right arm hairline fracture. He's going to be out for the Los Angeles Lakers. They don't have that many bodies, so that sucks. Let's get into the game.
Once again, your Detroit Pistons!
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you."
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Looking now at some numbers for Hamidou Diallo.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Jason Tate out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Johnson, and it's Green, and it's Garuba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, they've got Grant. Hamidou Diallo is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage.
I'm back. My injury's still prevalent, but I'm closer on the healthier side than the injured side. Hamidou Diallo looks exactly like my man's from Richmond, so I find that pretty funny. The Detroit Pistons have been on quite a journey. Cade Cunningham is back. He just came back from an injury for like the last 2 or 3 games or something like that. Probably more, to be honest. But their rookie Jaden Harvey was starting at point. So I think Killian Hayes was also out. They've had some injuries basically, and now that people are healthy, Jeremy Grant, Miles Bridges, Cade Cunningham, you got Hardy coming off the bench. They've actually been winning some games, even though they're below 500. They are on a, I think, 4 to 5 game winning streak, one of the two. They also traded for Cam Thomas from the Bulls, who was traded from the Nets earlier this year. So yeah, they have like Cam coming off the bench, Hardy, and they're like this combo, whatever. And the Pistons are playing out their mind, bruh. I mean, look. Never what I thought the Pistons would give me this much business, but they're giving me the business. Everybody from Cade to you name it, Jeremy Grant, Miles Bridges. One thing that's getting me though is I can't cut how I want to still. I'm still injured, not quite the healthiest. So when people are near the three-point line and they cut towards the basket, it's a little hard for me to catch up with them because my reaction time, my agility isn't quite the same. But one thing I don't want to do is get blown out by the Pistons, so I'm going to figure out a way, fam. I got my takeover on right now. I'm not going to let this injury try to stop me from getting this W. Little ISO on Jay-Sean. No, sir. Get a boy the ball. Ooh, got him. Ooh. Oh, they wouldn't let me drop that off. They wouldn't let me drop it off, but that's okay. Little bit of
Again,
defense.
it's the Pistons missing.
And you could tell he
Get a
thought
boy the
that
ball again.
was gonna fall.
Set your
Gets
feet.
the bucket.
Hit the three.
Led the way
Limp
offensively. The
away.
question is, can they ride him and get back in?
Now we're within 10. Oh, snap.
Here's Cunningham.
All right, so that right there, even though I got him to miss because I recovered somewhat,
Right now, with his team leading, perhaps,
that shouldn't be
let's
happening,
focus on
fam.
some other areas
You know?
of the game.
He got past me so quickly because I'm still injured. So, but it should be up soon
The putback. Great positioning on the
for the
putback.
most part. All right, 44-51. Look at that, 10-0 run in 2 minutes. But you know, man,
Trying to end the
Kate
drought.
Cunningham is like taking
Cunningham
advantage of
with
my
a shot
lack
clock
of agility.
From outside the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Cunningham. Driving the lane.
We gonna make it through though.
Back to Bridges.
Oh no!
No good from outside.
All right.
And here's Houston. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. They get it back. Pass to Johnson.
Oh my God, what is happening? What is going on? Got the ball back.
Another
Oh
shot.
boy, let's
That's a
go!
his fifth in just 7 shots.
Smith, the Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It was all Cade Cunningham in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Jack, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I like their commitment to getting to the line. Their aggressive approach is frustrating the defense. I like that. They're drawing fouls at a very high rate. I like that. Wouldn't be surprised if someone gets ejected. I will like that too.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
It's a close one. It's a doozy. My teammates aren't really helping me too much on offense. It looks like I'm going to have to rely on taking over the game to, you know, keep us in the game. Kate Cunningham going to the rack. Hard for me to cover because my agility and speed just isn't quite there yet, but on offense, I can make do, baby. I can make do. We just have to play defense. A lot of the time, I'm guarding someone, and someone else on the team is just not playing that well of a defense, and they score. And I honestly can't guard 5 people on the court. Perfect example right here. Like, what do we do about Miles Bridges going 2 hands for safety? Okay. So the bench, I don't know what Russ did. You know, he must have heard that he got a little intro or whatever in the beginning of the game. But he led the team to a close game in the fourth. Good for him. Bang. Come on, man. If you're going to leave me open like that. But shout out to the bench. I don't know who did it. Might have been a group effort, but we're still in the game, baby. That's all I can ask for. I've been scoring this whole game. Not really much passing going on, to be honest with you. Just me versus the rookie.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
I am a rookie, but I guess rookie versus rookie. I don't know.
To the middle. Here's Baisley.
Hey. Talk about the lead.
The Pistons have gotten off to a rough start.
Get that shit right back.
Going 0 for 4 so far. Passes it to Bay, and here's Diallo. Here's Hardy, and right through it goes.
Jeez, man, I'm telling you.
Pistons lead by 3.
This team is on fire. And a lot of people on fire in the game plan. Got him. Let's go, fam. Just that quick. It's a little change of direction, nothing crazy. No pick. Until later. A little one hand. You can see I'm getting healthier by the dunks I'm doing. I wasn't even doing dunks at first when I first got injured. Then I was doing like little rim grazers. And, you know, then it got to 2 hands. And now, you know, I'm doing off of 2 feet. That type of dunk. We're getting closer, fam. We're getting closer. And that's all I can ask for is progress on my health. Sheesh.
22 points for him. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 17 points was their biggest margin. The offensive rebound. Here's Diallo off with the layup. The Rockets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Takes the 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. Block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Here's Garuba. It's hauled in by Stewart.
You can't look at
that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's Johnson. And so the Pistons take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
To be honest, we never really had the game in the first place. 43-6-7. You know, I was doing really well. It's just everyone else just couldn't do it. Garuba with a 1 3-pointer caught me off guard. Pistons, group effort, 4 people in the 20 points. What do you say to that? Nationally televised game.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Rockets. They've been extremely competitive, maybe some ups and downs there, but it seemed like they were just figuring things out. They gotta get that energy back.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Well, very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kenyon Martin, Green out there with Johnson. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Garuba in at the 5. And for the Bucks, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at center, filling out the middle. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee.
Just a few things. It's funny how we're only 2 wins away from the Bucks, yet somehow they're like head and shoulders above us. Another thing is the Bucks are healthy again. Since last time we played them and won, they were somewhat of a depleted roster, but now they got Drew Holiday back. They got Jeremy Lamb back, and just things are looking up for them all over again. And Drew Holiday's just by himself is Jesus Christ, man. We got Garuba on him, and that's all we can do, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, they're looking confident. They're looking like they want to beat us because we took advantage. We took advantage of our situation. As you can see right there, I'm not running the fastest. I'm actually running slower than I was for the past like couple weeks. And I'm recovering right now. I'm past the, I don't know, sprain stage or whatever you want to call it. And I'm in the recovery stage. And the recovery stage is a fucking bummer, bro. Like, I guess I can see why it's called recovery, because I didn't need to be playing in this game. I didn't. I need to be recovering.
To bring you into the 2K studios again, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Drew Holiday was red hot to start the first. He had 23 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They established their dominance early. You never want to let a road team find its footing, and they certainly did, using the energy from the crowd to fuel a smothering effort. Expect the arena to be rocking in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. It's giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
It's the fact that Drew Holiday is 100% and he's taking advantage of the fact that I can't turn the corner, so he's going to the rack and going crazy. And I'm just surprised that we're even this much in the game, just based off of how slow. Like, look, Garuba is beating me down the court, and I'm sprinting. Like, that's bad. I mean, I get superstars, you know, they play every game just in case somebody sees them for the first time, whatever the case may be. But to be honest, bro, maybe I should have sat this one out, because there is no way I can give the Bucks even somewhat of a competitive good look like this. This is bad.
Here's Johnson.
That's about all I can do right there.
Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Like, even
he was playing possum a bit there in the first half, because
even the speed of what I can go at maximum is fucking up my playmaking ability. I got subbed out. The scrubs went in. You know, I only played 25 minutes. See? So, but I got 7 turnovers, bro. That's really bad. 8 assists, but 7 turnovers. Drew Holiday just completely shitted on my life. He took advantage of the fact that I was injured. is what it is. But I'm healthy now, nigga. Yeah. I'm back, baby. Let's go. 100%.
We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Darius Garland.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Martin is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Green. Then it's Johnson. And it's Garuba in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Karis LeVert is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston.
Darius Garland not quite on the most improved player list, but he can end up being on one of the All-NBA teams if he keeps playing like this and the Cleveland Cavaliers keep winning like this. They were winning in the playoffs last year in the bracket, but how they're playing now, I think they're #1 in the East, and man, it's tough. Plus they have Ousmane Dieng, the 6'10" point guard, and it's even worse.
With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Houston. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And you know, Houston, they fought awfully hard this season, and they've got the results to show for it. It's been a breakout year for this group.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a nice story, but now the real work begins, getting themselves primed for a deep push into the playoffs.
Now here's Johnson, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. On the wing, Johnson passes to Martin. Green kicks to Martin. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Okoro. Here's Johnson. Back to Green. Martin dishes to Johnson. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meet.
So San Antonio is right behind us. It's good to know it's not like too crazy of a race in the West. Also, there's another race happening. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's another race happening.
Johnson, the pass to Green.
The race is for Julius Randle. So a few teams are in the running. The Spurs are in the running to get Julius Randle. The Nets are in the running. We are in the running to get Julius Randle. We have a package that the Knicks can handle. And there's maybe, I think, 1 or 2 more teams that may be in the running for Julius Randle. The Warriors may have been last year, but they have Miles Turner now. So right now we're just crossing our fingers, hoping that the money is wrong for everyone else and right for us. There goes the rookie.
This guy is such a good all-around
Cavaliers will take it. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
And you look at Johnson sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it.
Yeah, nah, I didn't foul him. But Peyton Watson has been getting more minutes on the Celtics since he got healthy again. And I'm pretty sure he's just doing regular dunks, but he's probably getting more dunks.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to
And so it's a...
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They're getting to the line of bunch, and we know that. Being aggressive, not just settling for long-range jump shots and threes. There's a relentless nature to this basketball team, and we saw that in the first half. We'll see if they keep it up.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
So yeah, I'm back healthy. Yeah, I have my speed. Yeah, I have my vertical and athleticism. But one, is hard just to get back into the rhythm of things, just because my speed. And two, you know, the Cavs is a hard team to go against as your first game back healthy. I mean, they're the best team in the East, most likely the best in the league roster-wise, or at least right now. Let's go. But man, this is tough.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
So that's it. We don't have a game until next week in January. That was the end of the December games. I literally finished the game with 0 assists. That is nuts. Darius Garland going crazy once again. Dieng going crazy still. 20 minutes, 20 points. That is wild. Talen Horton-Tucker. All right, so since we are off for the next 4 days, we are going to get some shit off our chest. Talen Horton-Tucker, you're going to Sacramento, bro. It's not necessarily about Justin Holiday. It's more so just about clearing up the roster a little bit. Sometimes less is more. And cleared up some space. We still are not in the best stance for Julius Randle just because the Nets can do it. And I know he'd rather be on the Nets than the Rockets. You got KD, Kyrie, and Julius Randle. Ben Simmons is on the Knicks now. So when the door closes, a window opens. We've seen some discrepancies for the past week. You know, Giannis, Evan Mobley. Obviously, Jayshawn Tate is not doing the trick. He is kind of killing us a little bit, even though he's not. So Jonathan Isaac coming off the bench on the Magic. They still have a single amount of wins. They have not been in the double digits yet. So they're really losing, and Jonathan Isaac's just been coming off the bench. He can prove himself. I know he wants to be a starter. He can be a starter on our team. Banchero pretty much has the Magic on lock. That is his team. I don't know if you've seen the stats from when the rookie stats come up between me, Chet, and Paolo, but yeah, Paolo got it, bruh. And we need a little bit more size, so we end up getting Morris Wagner out the trade. At some point, I do want to end up trading DeAndre Jordan for something, because we kind of brought him back out the dead. We got him from free agency. He's a 75 now. I'm a 95 now. I did go to a 96, but then I got injured, so now I have to start my way back up. But I'm fine with that. We got Isaac. Let's see what happens next, man. I'll see y'all next time.